Hello, hello. Okay, as you can see, I had just finished doing Lori B's video, and I'm really not equipped yet to really do full process videos. As soon as my family would stay healthy for just like a hot minute, I can get a techie person over here to do some downloading on my phone and on my computer, and that way I can, at the very least, pause the video, and then I could connect things. So I'm not able to do a full process because I'm going to be trying my hand at sewing, like hand sewing. But I did want to show you what I had done. I had a vintage linen towel, an old towel that I had gotten from an estate sale. And I decided, you know, you got to break out and try one time to try this. And over at Junk Journal Junction, hi Vanessa, go over to her Facebook page. She has this wonderful Facebook group, and it's amazing. And she has some challenges. Now, there are so many I want to do. I know Yvette Quell and several other wonderful ladies have some wonderful journal challenges going on. I'm just not able at this time to do all of them. I'm hoping that my life will calm down just a little bit soon so that I can be in my studio at least 3 days a week. That's what we're shooting for. But you can also see Vanessa. She has a YouTube channel as well, but go on over there. It's at Junk Journal Junction, and she did a couple. I did the one for the ATC, but I realized that I had missed one, and it was on making envelopes. And so I am working, oh, it's over there. I'm working on a grungy little journal, and the lady who has wanted it and has got it from me, she has been so patient because I literally haven't had time in here. So I wanted to make a few extra special things, and I thought, well, let's kill two birds with one stone. And so I decided to go ahead and grunge out this vintage piece of linen I had, and I can't tell you, I am so excited. So I always keep coffee in my refrigerator downstairs here. And that way I have it on hand. And all I did was I ripped up this one long towel, vintage towel that I had. And I ripped it into 4 pieces. And then I had another piece of vintage that I'd already started tearing into, which is these pieces. And I just laid them out on my carpet, and I drenched them in the tub with a ton of coffee. And after I did all of the coffee, I then just took some distressed inks, and I took just my distress pad as well. I took my distress pad here, and I rubbed it over everything, and I had leftover dye in bottles. So literally I had to mix a little water with it, and I just threw it. And when I say throw it, I mean I threw it over the different pieces just to see what I would get. And I got this wonderful like rust effect on it. I did use vintage photo, yeah, I'm making a new language, and walnut stain with the distressed inks from Ranger, and it just made the most wonderful grunge. So these are going to be the ties, I'm pretty sure, for the envelopes, and I wanted to just show you like how scrumptious, ooh, yummy, 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 that these came out. Then I spent about 2 hours ironing everything, and I didn't want it to be where you didn't see like all these wrinkles and stuff, because I just personally like a little bit of the wrinkle in it. I like how it kind of gives it that 3D effect, as you can see, or I hope you can see. It just gives this wonderful effect, and I love it. So then all I did was I ironed out the pieces, and then I thought, let's just make it into envelopes. And I just made it in the shape of an envelope. So I'm just going to show you what I'm doing, and when I'm all done, then I'll post that video. I've never done this, so these are my very first set of doing these. Yesterday, I had kind of searched a little bit. I didn't have a lot of time yesterday, so it was kind of like watch it as fast as I could. Videos, I just typed in fabric envelopes, and a lot of things came up. If I remember, I will link the channel of the one lady who I watched the most of. I watched about 10 minutes of her video. And then I just try it because I was just like, well, it just makes sense that this is what I can do. So this is the front of what the envelope will be. The other ones, I'm actually only decorating the back and not the front. And this is it. So I haven't done any sewing. Now, my goal is on these, I'm probably going to do both hand stitching as well as on my machine. And I'm going to do that because I don't want them to fall apart. And because I just don't hand stitch. I've never done it, but I'm never going to learn to do it if I don't just step out. So I just took some embellishments. This was in the pack from my wonderful friend Susie. She is over at Etsy at Mary Not Martha. It's just amazing. So I got that from her. I think I got this from her, but I could be totally wrong. I got this from Sheila Ginridge over at Boho Daydreams. And so I used that, and then I just, basically, I folded it to look like a napkin. And I will show you how I did that. Look at all this wonderful yumminess. Now, that being said, when I was folding it, look, this can be a pocket, this can be a pocket, this can be a pocket, and it is going to be a pocket. And you could or could not, look at all that fabulous grunge. You could or could not just sew this all together and not even make it a pocket. I'm going to do it as a pocket because my very first giveaway is going to be one of these. And I'm going to stuff it full of ephemera, of vintage, new, all sorts of goodies for my first giveaway. And so be looking for that video because our first one is going to be when I hit 500 subscribers. Now, I had said I was going to do a giveaway. What did you guys want? You said you wanted a journal. The journal we will do together, and then that will be for my 1,000 subscribers. So this is what it looks like. So then you can also have a pocket here. So that's why we're just kind of doing like all of these yummy things. How did I have this actually? Sorry. I'm trying to remember how I wanted to do this. So it starts out, hold on, I just have to take it apart. So you just basically take, look at that, look at that. Oh, so grungy, I love it. So it's a square piece of fabric. I did not measure it because I literally just snipped and pulled. I didn't even cut. And so, let me see, we have 12. This is going to be very approximate. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's 18 by 12. 18 maybe by 14. I promise next time I'll actually measure things better for you. Then you just literally pop that up there. I did iron it because it went, but look at how wonderful that color is. Oh my goodness, I'm just loving it. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, I personally am going to have to, I don't want it to fall apart. So I am going to stitch along here and along here and along here on my sewing machine. I am going to use these as strips, which I'm going to sew here. And I don't know. I haven't decided. There'll be some way to close it. I haven't figured it out yet. And I probably will leave. Again, you're literally watching my brain tick. So I might, what about if I do it this way? So if I lay it like this, then I can have a tuck here, a tuck here, a tuck here. And I can have a tuck here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay. So there's one. And yeah. And then it could even have something on the outside. So that's going to be one of them. And then I'm going to hand stitch. And then this one kind of has more of like, this is going to be the stamp. And then that will go on there. So there's one. And then this one, and I'm not sure if they're all going to have pockets or what, because like I said, it's my first time. So this wonderful flower was from my friend Ricky. This is all the string that just started coming off of the towel when I had ripped it. These are the different doilies that I had. And I'm pretty sure these are doilies that I just ordered, like a mass bunch of them from Amazon. But I love how they dyed out. And so the front of the envelope will probably have nothing. Haven't really decided. Perhaps further down the road, I might put a pocket or put something on top of here. I don't know. It could be that I glue this down into a journal. There's like a million different things that you could literally do with these. So I'm not committing to any of that. I'm only committing to the fact that I am going to get them sewed up. And that way I have them done for our challenge on the Facebook group. And then I will have them available. I'll have them available for giveaways, and I'll have them available for upcoming journals. Okay, so the next one, I use some gorgeous pieces that my friend Susie had dyed for me. And I thought I want to kind of do this one more as, I didn't want to have it as packed out. So this is a wonderful piece that she sent me. Look at all that. Oh, love it, love it. So that would actually hang over at the front of the envelope. So I may at a future date go in and make like what would be a stamp or something like that, or perhaps even do a little Mod Podging with some vintage papers on the front. But this is going to be the beginning. I am going to hand stitch all of that on there. Okay, and then our final one, again, this is a little piece of the flower that Ricky had sent me. It's more of the threads that just came off of this little towel. Just a piece of little lace that I have. Another one of the doilies. This actually is a doily that I got from the dollar store. Very simple. I can't remember. So there are 3 people that this beautiful piece could be from: Susie, Sheila, or Georgina. So I'm not sure which. I'm better now at writing things down when I get it, and I will show the videos immediately. And again, all of these are going to open up. I am like so excited. This is my first time of grunging this kind of material out like this, because I've been so hesitant about using all my vintage pieces because I love them. But that's this year. That's my whole goal this year, is to use everything that I have on hand. So that is just kind of the basics of what I'm doing. So I hope that you will follow me along. If you haven't subscribed or hit the like button, I sure would appreciate if you would do that. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good day, everybody.